The Salt and the Stein. In the heart of České Budějovice stood a building of immense gravity. Its thick stone walls and steep, tiled roof had watched the city change for centuries. Long ago, this place was known as Solnice, a fortress for salt, the white gold of the ancient world. Today, a young traveler named Elias stood before its heavy doors, feeling the weight of history in the cool evening air. He had heard that while the salt was gone, the building now preserved something equally precious, the art of Czech hospitality. Inside, the atmosphere shifted from the quiet street to a warm, bustling sanctuary. High above, massive wooden beams crisscrossed the ceiling, remnants of the warehouse's industrial past. Karel, a seasoned waiter with a crisp, white apron and a welcoming smile, moved gracefully between the tables. He took pride in the restaurant's unique ambience, where the scent of roasting meats mingled with the earthy aroma of old stone and seasoned timber. "Welcome to Solnice," Karel said, leading Elias to a sturdy oak table. "You are sitting within walls that once protected the wealth of the region. Now, we use them to protect our culinary traditions." Elias took his seat, running his hand over the smooth grain of the wood. The service was impeccable, attentive yet unobtrusive. Karel handed him a leather-bound menu that promised a journey through authentic Bohemian flavors. As Elias browsed the menu, he noticed a wide array of appetizers and main courses. Karel leaned in to offer a recommendation. "Our chefs focus on local ingredients," he explained. "If you want the true experience, try the slow-roasted duck with red cabbage. It is a savory masterpiece that reflects our heritage." Elias appreciated the expert guidance. He wanted a meal that felt as grounded and real as the architecture surrounding him. No visit to a renowned Czech establishment is complete without sampling the local brew. Solnice featured its own brewery, with gleaming copper pipes running discreetly along the walls. Karel returned with a tall, chilled glass of golden lager. The foam was thick and creamy, a perfect hladinka pour. Elias took a sip. The beer was crisp, slightly bitter, and incredibly refreshing, a testament to the centuries of brewing expertise in the city. Soon, the main course arrived. Karel navigated the busy dining room with a heavy tray balanced expertly on his arm. When he placed the dish in front of Elias, the presentation was stunning. The duck was perfectly browned, surrounded by vibrant cabbage and soft, traditional dumplings. The steam rose in curls, carrying the rich, comforting scents of caraway and roasted garlic. It was a feast for the senses, even before the first bite. Between bites of the delicious, tender meat, Elias struck up a conversation with Karel about the building's past. Karel pointed to a mark on the wall where the salt had once been piled high. "The salt seasoned these walls for hundreds of years," Karel whispered. "Some say that is why our food tastes so much better here. The building itself knows the importance of flavor." They shared a laugh, the bridge between a traveler and a local shortening with every story. As the evening progressed, the restaurant filled with the low hum of conversation and the clinking of cutlery. The dim, elegant lighting cast long shadows against the masonry, making the space feel intimate despite its grand scale. Elias watched the other diners, families celebrating, couples whispering, and friends laughing over rounds of beer. It wasn't just a place to eat, it was a living gallery of the city's social heart. To finish the meal, Karel suggested a light dessert and a cup of strong, aromatic coffee. "A little sweetness to balance the salt of history," he joked. The service remained flawless until the very end. As Elias sipped his espresso, he felt a deep sense of contentment. He had come looking for a meal, but he had found a narrative of resilience and transformation, where a warehouse of old had become a temple of modern dining. When Elias finally stepped back out into the night, the air felt crisper, and the stars over České Budějovice seemed brighter. He turned back to look at Solnice one last time. The building stood tall and proud, its windows glowing with a warm, inviting light. He knew that the next time he tasted salt or smelled the malt of a fine beer, he would think of this place, the warehouse that learned to feed the soul.